a drive to the countryside. Drop the window and feel the vibe. There's no other place I'd rather be. Me Vincy girl by my side. I tell them all the while, we don't have no gold in our oil, but we have wonderful people rich with beautiful smiles. From the hills to the mountains, high, high, high. Every man, every woman, every child. If you're proud to be Vincy, put your hands up high and let me hear you say, this island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say, this island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say, this island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say, this island is mine. Wave and say, wave and say. Hey, Vincy me come from, and I will never sell out my heritage. So if you're looking for me, don't worry, you can find me up in the hills. I'm doing it the Vincy way. I wish every day was Vincy day. So if you're proud of your country, put up on your hands and say, from the hills to the mountains, high, high, high. Every man, every woman, every child. If you're proud to be Vincy, put your hands up high and let me hear you say, this island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say, this island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say, this island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say, this island is mine. Wave and say, wave and say, whoa, yeah. Rattler, skinny fellas. This island is mine. Oh, 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 oh.
Hey, good night, peoples. How is everyone doing? All you good? Welcome. Hey, Miss Sandy. How are you?
Isn't it
I'm good. I'm fine.
Yo, people, good night. Welcome. Tonight, as promised, we have I've never said this before in person. So Jimmy, Miss Bertina Sandy. I've never said the word or the name Bertina in person before. This is my first time saying so.
he's accustomed to saying Tanti
Tanti and Miss Sandy and all these things.
which is the case for a lot of us here.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Tanti, I mean, I let her say about her piece about her situation because we are real questions to Tanti tonight.
Yeah, we talking all thing. We talking all thing.
We talking
all thing.
all things.
Yes. Sandy, just say something just to make sure that your mic is good. Just make sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Welcome.
Y'all hearing Miss Sandy? Let me know if you're hearing Tanti loud and clear, please.
Just want to make sure.
And if you're hearing us loud and clear as well, so we can make all the necessary checks early.
Yeah.
And, you know, of course, out of respect also, welcome again. We're happy to have you on Fireside Chat tonight.
Thank you.
We look forward to a wonderful chat.
Yeah.
Being in company of, should I say, a literal legend?
Hey, Denise, good
Canouan
night.
legend.
Welcome. Lexi, good night.
Nice,
Welcome,
nice.
welcome. And for the folks who may have some little questions for Miss Sandy, just give us some time and you can call in. You know the number already, 1784-455-4279, and you can call in on WhatsApp. All right, so Miss Bertina Sandy, former head teacher, Canouan Government School. That's all I know. So, enlighten us. Let us know. Who is this great lady in our midst?
Tell us a little about yourself, Tanti. Tell us a little about yourself.
As Hansel just said, I'm Bertina Sandy. daughter of Thornhill and Rachel Sandy of Canouan.
Right.
I was born, in the hospital in St. Vincent, but I lived in Canouan all my life, except when I went to secondary school
All
in
right.
St. Vincent. Spent 5 years. Graduated in 1973. And started teaching also in 1973, October the 3rd.
That's from secondary school.
From secondary school,
Wow.
yeah.
From 1973.
Yeah.
Answer.
Then I went to Teachers College in
Okay.
82. Spent 2 years again in St. Vincent.
All right.
And from since then, I've been back home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
So,
So basically, Hansel and I are babies. That's what she's telling us.
yeah.
We are 100% babies
Baby, yeah.
in the eyes of Miss Sandy.
I celebrated a milestone this year.
You did. And congrats on that.
Please,
Yeah.
please tell us which milestone you celebrated this year. We would love to know what that was about.
70.
Say what?
70.
7-0.
Wow.
And you taught from
Wow.
1973,
until
2010.
2010.
Oh,
There's
wow.
plenty generations there.
I taught for 37 years.
Yeah, that's like
I'm not even 37 yet.
yeah.
But we'll leave that there. I'm 25. We're sticking with that age.
So you would have thought as a teacher,
Yeah.
from what time until when? Before you
Until
became principal?
1990.
1990.
Mhm.
So from 1973 until
So I was a
1990.
principal for 20 years.
20 years
Ah.
principal. That's 2 generations this year. So that means Miss Sandy would have taught
You.
mommy and then Woo.
Me.
What's the experience been like though as a teacher? Especially from Canouan, teaching in Canouan.
You don't have to spill all the beans, eh?
I
But
also
you could
taught
tell
in
us
St.
something.
Vincent, you know,
Okay.
in different schools. I taught at prep school
Okay.
for a while I was going to college. I practiced teaching.
All right.
So I was at Richmond Hill Government School, Sion Hill Government.
So
I taught at those
you're
schools.
well
on
rounded
the-
before you touch base again in Canada.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is it. So I a question there. Like, I know people say, boy, teaching stressful and etc. etc. But what made you want to get into teaching? How you
Well-
came upon that decision?
I started teaching really. It was just seeking a job,
Okay.
right? But then gradually I loved it. I couldn't do anything else besides that. At one time, when Rita Roberts,
Uh-huh.
she taught at the school too.
I didn't know this.
And she
Rita,
was
as in for
Yeah.
Sybil
Desiree
and Desiree and all them. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, my family. All right.
and she was leaving to go into nursing. And she was trying to encourage me to go into nursing along with her. But I didn't.
So teaching basically
So
became
Teaching
yeah.
basically stole you.
you just, is it safe to say you fell in love with it, or that
I
just
did.
became your
I did.
that just
fall in
became
love
your
with it.
niche?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Miss Sandy would have taught me in more classes in primary school than any other teacher. I think she should just
I taught all the class.
She used
no, no, but
she used
when
to
we were
wait
going
for
to
when
school,
she making
she
sure
would
when
make
you getting up,
sure
she did in
she
next
go-
class.
Mhm, mhm. Mhm.
See,
Because even as a principal, if a teacher was absent,
you have
I
to
would
take up the
fill in.
slack.
Because you
Yeah.
did teach me as principal in junior 5.
Okay.
I remember that.
If you could remember junior 5.
Remember where I used to sit down? I remember
Junior
getting
5
licks when it's
friends.
not my fault.
Oh, la, la.
Yes, didn't do what they're
It-
supposed to do.
They would be slick.
Yeah. But it's all good.
What I
Um,
enjoyed most was seeing the growth and transformation in my students and watching their confidence build,
okay.
right? And knowing that I played a small part in shaping their future. Ansel, you and Jamie are two of my students.
Yes.
And it's a joy to see how you all have developed into positive young men.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
We have persons in all different jobs today who came through the school in my time who are lawyers, doctors. We have a lot of teachers, and I'm proud of them. It's not just the professionals, there are other persons in the community
Right.
that I'm proud about. You know I have taught. And I try to build a relationship with my students. You know, nowadays when I walk through Canouan and I meet any past students, they still show respect for me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
It's automatic.
there are moments that reminded me how meaningful it is to guide and support young minds. The joy of teaching and sharing knowledge with the children and teachers allowed me to keep learning myself.
Okay.
Because when we got our first set of computers at the school, I taught myself how to use the computer, you know, along with Lisa, Frederick. And then when the other teachers realized what we were doing on the computer, some of them started using it also. It was rewarding.
I think I remember those times.
Yeah.
I've been long gone by then.
I love the creativity that teaching inspired in me.
Okay.
I loved making charts. I even helped teachers because there are some teachers who couldn't draw,
Right.
you know, or that kind of thing, or who wasn't okay with the computer, and I'd help them, you know, with their charts or even to type their tests.
Okay.
I organizing pageants,
Yeah.
teen shows at the school. I love that kind of creativity.
I remember singing on a Thursday.
We involved students in taking part in different competitions, like singing, dancing. I could remember going to taking the children to St. Vincent for a competition, and they won.
Okay, nice. You know,
You know?
what competition was that?
And
You don't remember which competition was it though?
it's still organized every 2 years in St. Vincent. Kingston Cooperative Credit Union, I think, is who sponsors it.
That's the
Okay.
dance.
Uh-huh.
A dance thing?
Yeah.
I remember Gabby was involved in that at one point
Yes,
in
she
time.
was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As in your Gabby?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think they won medals and stuff like
Oh,
that too.
nice.
Medals and trophies.
Yeah.
So it's
We
safe to
won
say.
the different competitions that were involved. Even sports.
Yeah. I remember going down to Union
Taking the
Island too.
children to Union Island and
Question.
involving them in sports.
It's like I say teach Hansel. That was sports. You ever see Hansel run? I have a question because I understand Hansel to have been a top athlete So you would have been able to see Hansel become a top athlete.
Going to Union Island and run and lap people. What's going on with you?
That's what you're really telling me?
I'm telling you.
Hansel. Me and you have a talk after this chat.
I can give you a story. When we went down to Union Island, we stayed at the Stephanie Brown, that's in Clifton. And while we were there, the kids from Union Island, they were stoning the school. They could hardly sleep the night. And we said, boy, when it's a mall, you come up. Alia gets in it. Alia gets in it. We're stoning them back. We didn't know Miss Sandy was up. Sandy put on the light. And she saw Alia come. And she said, well, they're going stone. All they're going to mash up all the school. And that in itself, I think, woke us up in realizing the responsibility of what you have to take care of it. No matter what nobody's doing to destroy theirs, you gotta take care of yours.
It's safe to say.
I think we had beaten them in cricket or something the day.
Oh, so that they come with vengeance.
Yeah.
Nobody ain't sleeping.
But even as you talk about that, the students used to have to go to Union Island to sit common entrance.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That wasn't my time, guys. I'm just gonna.
We stayed at the school, and people passed, and they were stoning the school the night, and that will upset the children. They'd be frightened and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Totally so the next year, when was for common entrance, I wrote the ministry, and I told them the students will not be going back to Union Island.
Okay. So that's where that change came about.
So that's how the change came about, and we start sitting common entrance in Canouan.
So they ensured we were able to, by way of that measure that you took, you ensured that we were able to now have common entrance on the island.
Yeah.
Big up you, big up you, big up you.
That's great.
Yeah.
But I used to look forward to going down to Union Island. I don't even know if inter-school in St. Vincent used to be taken but then like the inter-primary. But I know for sure.
No, not then.
I know for sure. So we would have started something in the Grenadines in terms of sports. With the inter-school primary within the Southern Grenadines.
And we had some good athletes who passed through the school,
Yeah.
Colin.
Sometimes when I look at what is happening today, I said, if these children had that chance,
Yep, very much so.
It would have been so good.
Very
but at
much
those
so.
times, they didn't have time with us.
And then at times too, the parents cannot afford it because when you have 4 kids and 2 or 3 already in secondary school, the last one, no matter how bright he is or she is, may not be able to go. See, some folks on the live here. Adolfo Sandy, I think that's Curtis, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's he saying?
Auntie, you was
Thank
the
you,
best
Curtis.
principal ever passed through Canouan. Denise, Vasilka. Good night, everybody. Nalman. Yeah, welcome. Don't forget to share the various links to your friends and everyone else.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And feel free to chime in via the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Reach out, give us a call. Maybe you have a few questions for Tanti.
Or even some encouraging words,
Indeed.
Yeah. If Miss Sandy would have taught you, you can just share an experience, whether good or bad. I mean, yeah.
We weren't perfect, so at some point we had to get this strap, eh?
Yeah, we got some straps.
Of course.
I remember I had classmates, I ain't calling no names, but when they do bad, the parents coming by the school, make sure Sandy discipline him. So let's Scott Big up Miss Sandy, one of the best
Juliet
principals.
Scott,
Juliet,
congratulations.
congrats to you.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, congrats.
Was it first class honors?
First class
First
honors.
class?
Yeah,
Big up,
first
big
class
up, big
honors.
up,
Very good.
Juliet.
Yeah,
Proud.
yeah.
Proud of
Scotty.
you.
Yeah, she.
Big up, Scotty.
Because I know you started with me.
You see, it's
Yep.
Impact across generations.
very much so.
And I enjoyed the camaraderie with teachers. It wasn't all about teaching. We had fun.
Yeah,
We had fun too.
That's good.
I could remember some of the Christmas parties that we had, sharing,
Very
Mhm.
nice.
we shared gifts with each other and
Wonderful
that kind of thing. We
experiences.
had picnics in Goodall.
yeah. Even down
Uh-huh.
Rumoran area there too. We
Whaling Bay.
That was when you used to have the bikes, them sea bikes, them kind of sea pedal bike thing up in
I have no idea.
Those
man, I
days we
remember
used
as
to
a
go
kid,
by
we used to go
boats.
up there.
To go boats and sometimes we'd walk. Miss Sandy and Miss Diroshe, Diroshe. So
Mhm.
always
Me
make
and Top
sure,
Miss D and
always make sure we have proper picnics, proper picnics. Yeah.
Miss Dorisha and I nowadays we reminisce about
Yeah.
the past.
Mm-hmm.
Reminisce a lot about the past days. Andy, you could remember such and such. She has a very good memory,
Yes, she does.
She
does.
And sometimes the things that she would relate. Sandy, you could remember such and such.
You still have to dig your brain to find it. Miss D
He
remembers a lot, trust me.
Hey, Peter, good night and welcome. So, what is one of your greatest memories of all the years that you've thought? Just one.
One of my
Your greatest memories. Or maybe an experience that you would never forget.
But one of them
Very
is when we
impactful.
had 5 children passing for grammar school in 1 year.
Wow.
5 of them. 5 boys. Yeah. Went to grammar school.
And that was the majority of them, as in that was all the boys in that grade?
No,
or?
there are other boys who went to different schools. But that specific year, we had 5 of them.
Wow.
Passed,
Jamie would have been
passed to attend. Huh?
Jamie would have been one of them. It was Jamie
at that time. No, I don't.
Wasn't Jamie?
I think that was the year with Bravo and Kian and them. And
Yes.
Bravo, Kian, Anthony.
Kian Rin.
Yeah. Alex.
Passed at that time. Alex.
Anthony. Somebody else. I can't remember.
Okay. Just got some best principles here.
I feel like that's gonna be a recurrent theme tonight. Everybody's gonna be saying
best past principle.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Yeah, I remember.
I tried.
You did well, Miss Sandy.
She did her very best.
Yes, she did.
Here we go.
Some stories coming in.
Here we go.
What?
It's school over and you're on the road and you only make Auntie Bertina see idle on the road. You better run because she would put lash on you and your parents. You have to find out you're getting more lashes.
You rest to get any reach home.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true, eh? I think the disciplines from back then is totally different from now. No.
I'll tell you this. I know even and it's something I've even been experiencing quite often recently. Something as simple as manners.
Yeah.
A simple good morning, a simple good afternoon, a simple good evening. You're not holding any kid at gunpoint here. But
no.
What we understood that to be is a common courtesy that we learned in our homes.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter where we go. We walk into an establishment or we walk down the road. It's automatic for us because we understand manners is key. You know?
Yeah.
It actually makes the environment feel much better. And you establish that. And I feel like that's something where a lot of kids and a lot of parents are lacking in this time. And it wasn't always this way. Yes, we would have had, one little unmannerly person here and there, whatever the case may be. Yes, we all went through our stuff back in the day. but book it and show, for say good morning and good evening when you go anywhere and you meet, especially if you walk into a group of adults or you're walking in and around adults. You're So I feel like we need to buck up on that as a little Canouan society.
Yeah, but Jamie, you mentioned about the parents, right? Now, what happens at times is like you can say hello to somebody or good evening, good morning, whatever. And then the person would say to you, instead of, common courtesy, what you don't always morning.
Right.
And the child is there.
Not necessarily for joke. So you're saying by extension the child take up this.
Child take up that. So the child takes up that.
Eventually what the child will say is like they don't have to. Or they don't see the need to actually be mannerly.
Yeah. Junior Stevens, Miss Sandy was fun. One night security was sleeping in the school stove. Was in her yard. Miss Sandy, was that about?
Junior, why you had to bring that up? What?
Miss Sandy, give us that story now.
What?
You ain't have to call no names.
No, I'm not going to call any name.
It's a good laugh at times.
The securities at the school, sometimes I had problems with them, you know. They turn up when they want, you make complaints. It wasn't dealt with the authorities. Anyway, this security was supposed to be on for that night, a week. And when I woke up in the morning, there was a stove in my yard. When I looked, I realized it's a school stove. I said, how did this get here? Anyway, when I had to hurry to school that morning. When I got there was a classroom set out in the pasture. So you can see clearly that the security either was sleeping or wasn't on the job.
Oh.
Because that person had time to take benches and desks and arrange them in the schoolyard and even put a blackboard too. One of the partitions they put in front of the class, and anyway, I found out who it was.
Oh. Oh, Lord.
I found out who it was, who did it. Anyway, thank you for letting us know that the security wasn't doing their job at that time. So next thing I had to report it to the police. Yeah. I had to.
But the person was charged?
No, the police didn't seek out to find out who it was.
Okay.
We're gonna leave that person.
We'll leave that alone. Shobaka Pierce says the best advice I ever got was on a Friday coming from an interview was from Miss Sandy. 20 years later, I can say thank you very much.
Yeah. You're welcome, Shabaka. Glad to know that I did something positive.
Miss Sandy was one of the best principals we've had.
Oh, that's Tekla Mitchell.
Yes, that's Tekla. Good night, Tekla. Waiting for my cuckoo still.
Tekla says she waiting for we come out there, go cook the food out there and have fireside chat out there.
But Tekla promised me cuckoo.
Well, if she promised you cuckoo and me live
I don't know how to cook cuckoo,
yeah, but
so I'm not afraid to say I don't know how.
Stop.
But you know what does happen when Miss Sandy cook cuckoo? Heads run. They just come and post up.
Yeah, but you're not getting none still?
No, because when he posts it, I'm at work. I can't,
Tekla, you owe me cuckoo too, eh? Just FYI, if you owe Hansel cuckoo, you owe me cuckoo.
I did cook yesterday.
Jimmy,
Tanti?
it's too early for we shut down.
Yeah, it's too early. It's too
early
for all this because we're not getting a cuckoo. And I'm sure she cook it. Where cook it with?
Fish.
And I hate them kind of thing. So you could not do that today and just have some for us?
I don't hold my corner.
Not me, but
might have some.
thank you very much in advance.
I will definitely hold my corner tonight.
Oh, Lavon Morris, Miss Sandy was the best teacher. You know who Lavon Morris is?
I'm trying to remember.
She's saying junior 5.
Junior 5. Okay.
In junior 5.
There's so many students, who passed through the school. If I see the face, I'd remember.
Hey, Michelle, good night to you. Welcome, Junior. Welcome, Junior Woods. Yeah.
Michelle selling out somebody there.
I believe it's he. I believe it's Power that did that. I believe it's he who put this stuff them out there. I believe it's he. Nobody else going to.
Well, anytime you meet him, you could ask him.
We need to hold Tekla to this promise, because she said when she come home next time, she making cuckoo for us.
Oh, Lord. So you start this whole cuckoo conversation. Curtis say you owe him cuckoo. But you got to come down for that. We ain't selling no cuckoo and no boot. Luenda Springer. Yes, Michelle. That's exactly what we're doing, given the legend, the living legend of flowers.
Come on.
That's what we're doing.
Never mind, she says she like a bit camera shy, but we happy to have her nevertheless. She's doing a wonderful job.
And Jamie,
I don't like social media.
Jamie, we've had the conversation, Jamie, that we're gonna have Miss Sandy on.
Get
Miss Sandy on. And
it's a long time.
I came by. I think I met her at the funeral, and I just mentioned something to her, and she's like, "Me, but you don't like them thing,
But you don't hear what she said tonight. She reacted
when
the same thing again tonight.
I came on was it Thursday, and Miss Sandy was okay with it, and she says, "Okay, no problem." When and what kind of questions? And here we are.
She look a bit scared-ish. Not too much.
Kamara Bruce.
Kamina. Hi, Kamina.
Kamina Bruce.
From J&J home?
Yes.
What are you saying?
Jamie, look, Kamina.
Good night, Kamina. I hope you're doing well. Big up Xavier for me.
Yeah. So, Sandy, I used to be afraid to walk like below the road there when my son used to teach me.
Why?
I don't know, because that my teacher.
So you had the teacher fair?
Yeah, I had the teacher fair.
That was a real thing. Like you don't want to walk too close to your teacher. Like even if it's a teacher where you just want to get there. You want to get to school and back. You want to say hi, Miss, bye, Miss, and go.
And I don't know how many teachers did it, but I know like after leaving Canouan and went off to secondary school, Miss Sandy would meet me and have conversations. How is school going? How is this? How is that? And and that is always
you're right
a
about
plus.
That.
And that conversation now, Miss Sandy still have it with me, but she would ask, how the kids at school and all of that, and it shows a level of respect on both ends.
Of course.
There are some children who used to bring their report.
Yeah.
And
still even after that time.
No, while in secondary school. Whether you in St. Vincent or wherever.
Okay.
Union Island. And I will try to encourage them, and go through the different subject areas and show them where they went down. I'll say, I'm sure you didn't study your notes, and that kind of thing.
Right.
So try to do better the next term or whatever.
So I had a little story, right? I ain't gonna say too much. Me and Tanti can remember this. Me and she see me till this day, but it had a time I did make some trouble, yeah. And Tanti been in tongue. So me now walking in on the road, full blast. Who I see Tanti coming up the road. Man, I make a U-turn so fast, eh? Straight back up the road and swing back around grammar school side there. I said, I don't want you see me for nothing, because I know the questions coming.
You're going to get it.
I'll go and get it.
Yep.
She texts like she might be the one to carry me back in the class. So I said to avoid that, I said, no boy, not to the boy. I run. If it's a speed for me up the road, I'll go boy gone full speed. I said, not me boy.
But Miss Sandy, just away from the whole teaching aspect, you mentioned pageants
Mhm.
and dancing and stuff like that and the singing.
Ask Val about the pageant, but
Val didn't play in the pageants.
You know what?
Val,
Yeah.
I missed that singing thing you talk
She-
about. Is it Thursdays?
on a Thursday. I
Is
don't
it
know if the school
Thursdays?
have that
Thursdays?
anymore
I used to really enjoy
I'm not
singing.
sure.
That was a
because
big deal to me in
I
primary
remember
school.
Paul Dabro them one time they had a band.
Mm.
They had a band in the school.
From singing.
Yeah, the fellas had a band in the school. You know, I think I've seen Miss Sandy played guitar once in my entire life.
Hold on. Sandy can play guitar, that's what you're telling me.
Yes.
So she
I
just
stopped playing guitar
she
long
just
time.
moving like this, but she can play guitar.
So
I
it was-
tried. I
we-
could play in one chord C. What really happened? My fingers used to hurt me,
Oh.
you know. So when you press the strings,
Mhm.
so I just give up, you know. But my father did try to teach me how to play the guitar.
I noticed that is a trend as well from back then that was big in the family, music.
Yeah,
From then and even till now.
I had 6 brothers, and all of them
They all play the instruments.
played different instruments, not just guitar.
Mm.
There are those who play keyboard,
Violin as well. Too.
violin,
I remember that.
and so yeah,
So it's a musical
banjo,
family.
quattro, all the different instruments that were in those days. And my father had an accordion also that he used to play.
What is that?
I've never seen, the kind of funny thing. Yeah, pull it.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that instrument. Yeah, I've never seen anyone play that. Not here, at least. Or maybe on TV, but not here in real life.
Yeah.
What?
On evenings for his relaxation. That's what he used to do.
But who
Play
He
the
either
accordion.
play the guitar,
who taught him music?
taught himself. He saw. Yep.
Hold
Hold on.
on.
Not good,
He
say it at the same time.
taught himself.
In a way, yes.
As in all the instruments?
No, he taught himself how to play the accordion.
But
I don't know how
guitar,
he did, but he
accordion, and
did.
these other things, all these
He
keyboards. and these
made
things.
instruments too.
Really?
Yes, he did. And the last musical instrument he made was actually for me.
Ansel, I do like when you do them thing. Yeah.
It's fact. It was for my
Yeah, but I
birthday.
do like when you do them. You see them kind of shameless plug.
It's not the shameless part of it is that I didn't get to learn music in that way.
Where the instrument?
It is in St. Vincent's.
Could we see it, please, sometime?
Nikki
It's
would
a
have
quattro,
access to
yeah.
it. It's a quattro. You know what's a quattro, right?
Don't diss me like
I
that.
just had to make sure.
I know I'm young, but I ain't that young. Oh gosh, man. Cheese and bread, buddy.
Yeah. I used to play Mary Had a Little Lamb and them songs.
On your flute.
On
Yeah,
my
the descant
guitar.
recorder.
On my quattro. Different than Nikki. Used to have me teaching, but then them fellas went off to St.
play that
Vincent.
quattro there?
Yeah, after them fellas went off to St. Vincent, I didn't really have anybody much around me.
So there's another thing. Apart from Tanti and Tekla had Coco for us, right?
Mm.
You had to play the quattro when you get the quattro.
Well, it's just like my hands in.
Let we make a this is my challenge to Hansel.
No, the quattro
I
is
would
not
like
for
to see
playing
him.
anymore. It is put up for a museum.
Yeah, but you can't.
We in trouble in it. It has to be repaired. I have retired just like my Sandy. Right. It's not about me. It's about Tanti.
If you say so, boss, we will go with that.
So Tanti, let's talk about you being a Sandy, the legacy. You said your dad, he would have taught himself. I mean,
Yeah, there are a lot of things that he taught himself.
a trade man.
He was a tradesman. Well, I don't want to really say anything much about the legacy, but in December last year, Pam, we all know her as Pam. she had an award presentation for a few persons on the island.
Yeah.
And my father and mother was one of the persons.
Okay.
And there's a tribute that someone wrote. I prefer to read that tribute instead of saying anything about Thornhill Sandy.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay,
I
no
think
problem.
it's better to read it.
Jamie, let me tell you, before Tanti start this, you say Tanti now, right? Before Tanti start reading. Now, remember I told you the last musical instrument
was the quattro.
So when he passed, I cut out from in the I think it's the newspaper where they would put the obituaries and stuff like that. But they actually wrote a tribute to him
in there.
And I cut it out and I had it in an album. Many years later, I gave it to Miss Sandy. Still have it?
Yes. I have it on my computer.
She's crying. Tears. Yeah. I remember that very much.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah. So
it's a good memoir.
Okay, so this is a tribute to the Sandy family, written by Dr. Clement Theo, as we know him, Lewis. In the heart of this small island called Canouan, where the sea breeze carries the echoes of history, there stands a legacy woven into the fabric of its community. The legacy of the family of Rachel and Thornhill Sandy. I'm not going to read all, I'm just going to read parts of it. At the center of the story is a remarkable patriarch, Mr. Thornhill Sandy, a man of vision, skill, and generosity. Known as the architect, builder, justice of the peace, musician, and statesman, Mr. Sandy was so much more than the titles he held. He was a visionary, a leader, and a true servant of the people. He was a master of many crafts, each one reflecting his boundless creativity and unwavering dedication. But as the saying goes, behind every great man is a great woman. And in this case, that great woman was Mrs. Rachel Sandy. She was a supportive spouse who fostered a home environment that allowed her husband to thrive. As an architect and builder, Mr. Sandy didn't just create structures. He built the foundation of our community. His work can be seen not only in the walls and roofs of our island, but in the lives he touched with his vision, skill, and dedication. His designs were not just about bricks and mortar. They reflected a deep understanding of what it means to bring people together. As a justice of peace, he stood as a beacon of fairness and integrity, guiding our community with wisdom and compassion. He treated every person with dignity and ensured that justice was not only served but tempered with humanity. As a statesman, Mr. Sandy's leadership was marked by a tireless commitment to progress. He understood the unique challenges of our island and worked diligently to address them, always striving for a brighter future for everyone. His voice was one of reason, and his actions were a testament to his love for this community. But beyond his accomplishments, Mr. Thornhill Sandy was a man of unwavering character and boundless generosity. He believed in the power of people coming together, and he exemplified the values of unity, respect, and service. His influence reached far beyond the structures he designed and built. He became a teacher, a mentor, and a guiding light for generations of young tradesmen, sharing his knowledge with patience and precision. Through his tutelage, his children grew into teachers, community activists, and leaders of the building industry. The craftsmanship shaping the skyline and spirit of the island. Together, his family became synonymous with excellence, their work standing as timeless monuments to their ingenuity and hard work. But beyond those accomplishments, the true legacy lies, lies in the lives they touch. The families' impact is seen in the skilled workers they nurtured, the homes and boats that became symbols of hope, and the melodies played by the Sandy Band, which until today fill the island with joy and pride. Their contributions are etched not only in physical landmarks, but in the heart of those who call this island home. This tribute honors a family whose story is one of unity, service, and enduring influence. They are a testament to what is possible when talent meets purpose and when knowledge is shared selflessly for the good of a community. Their legacy will continue to inspire future generations to build, create, and uplift. Thank you very much, Mr. Lewis, for that tribute to our family.
So that was Dr. Clement Lewis. That's Theo. We had him
Theo, yeah.
on the last Fireside Chat we had.
And I think it's best that I do that, read that instead of bigging up myself.
But you know, you with you would talk or be able to speak about stuff with your dad, because no mention of him learning or teaching himself the instruments was in this.
That he
You know, so
himself.
that's marvelous, because now somebody will tell them you have to learn this for yourself. They go on YouTube. YouTube was nowhere ever around during that period of time.
When I was going,
Could you imagine how challenging that was?
Yeah.
It was.
I'm thinking about it. Here's why. So Uncle Claude, God rest his soul, that was the first person that really taught me how to play the guitar.
So you
I started.
See, and you want to kill me.
So I started, but then Uncle Claude is a man who was always back and forth, as you know, he between here and London most times. So at that time, I was probably seven or eight when he started me off with the guitar, and I never really picked it up strongly, but it's always something that's been in my head, like, yo, you should probably get back to this at some point in your life, because I really liked it for that period of time that he was teaching me.
Yeah.
But I never stuck to it after he would have left, because then we didn't have consistent sessions. But I must say, and I give thanks for that, because then that kind of exposed me to, the beauty and, the experience of an instrument. Yeah.
But I think
what I notice is the interest. The young people, even in Jamie days, because you lose interest, they don't have the interest. Most of the time you see young people nowadays with a headphone in their ears, and that's the kind of music
Yeah, we don't try to be as original as could be and try to make our own stuff anymore. But you know what was one of the craziest most original things I've done? I don't know if you used to hear us when me and Kyle and all of us come in the back room up there with Zanef and the keyboard and the 3-string quattro.
I remember
the quattro had 3 strings, yeah? 3. I thought it was at 4 strings. And we would make our own foolishness in the back behind this. So
I think
Zanef have something like this, yeah.
Beats
Man, yeah. And it's the same way, and it's similar foolishness we would be doing in the back room of this. So.
Yeah. Michelle is saying the phone is killing the creativity.
True say.
But
that's a good point.
To
because think about it. Think about how much we want to pick up our phones versus pick up an instrument. We would never think to say spend. An instrument is actually cheaper than a phone. Think about it. You can spend $100 and something US dollars or $2 something US dollars and buy a brand new guitar. It's probably not going to be one of the highest class guitar you can buy, but it's going to give you production. But we can spend $3,000 on a phone.
I would love to see that legacy continues though, because I know Hazeland, she would have started the school. last year.
That
But it's
school.
because of Beryl.
Yeah, so hopefully,
So
Can-
she's
can-
planning on, making a return with it.
yeah, hopefully.
That
Yeah,
would be
when
lovely.
everything is settled down.
That would be
Hopefully.
lovely. I think the young fella that played at the Canouan Secondary School graduation,
Who is he?
wasn't he a
That's
student?
John Compton's
That's John
son,
Compton's son,
He
little
was
John.
good.
Yeah.
I
He played
looked up.
the violin.
I was not at the graduation ceremony, but Canouan Islanders did bring it live, and I was looking at it and I was like, wow.
That child was very interested in learning to play.
Mhm.
I could remember sometime when his land is on island, he will go down at the laundry and sometimes spend the day with her,
Just because.
I'm practicing.
Yeah,
That's
that's amazing.
That's
amazing stuff.
That's genuine interest right there. That's
You have
organic
to have the
interest.
interest. If you don't have the interest,
Yeah.
you would not love the instrumental.
Because of that one time, though, I always told myself I should buy a guitar and get back to it. I got very close to buying this damn guitar, but I didn't pull the plug. So which means I need to get my stuff back together.
All right, so let me tag some of these stuff so at least some folks who's on YouTube would see. This is Casita. She's saying the Sandy's band tradition of going house to house on Christmas Day warms the heart of Canouan people at home and abroad.
Indeed.
A lot of people look forward to joining the band and going house to house.
Every single year.
Well, I don't see what shift I walk in this year.
Every single year.
So I don't say, boy, I didn't. That's it. Bad in other. Yeah. But that's a true thing, because when we go house to house, you've ever been house to house, Jamie?
Of course. Of course. I have.
Don't try Oma on me.
Tell me what I mean. Tell me what trying at Oma. I mean, I hope Oma
Oma
can see this.
came.
I hope
Oma,
he's seeing this.
the first
Listen to
time
he good.
Oma came, that was a couple of just before he went away. He came here, boy, and he was the most exciting person. First time, like if your parents finally give you permission.
Listen.
Yeah, it was good.
Remember, it's house to house, so they must reach your house. So when they hit my house, I can make a follow.
That's how you join in the band. A lot of persons did that.
Yeah.
Thank you,
so when they hit my house from there, I joined in too.
Did that.
Yeah.
Or I would very, very rarely I'd come up the road and things. So, but that's young. That's when I've been younger.
But how do we get that legacy to continue? There's a conversation that Jamie and I had on our very first Fireside Chat. For example, Uncle George Dongley. That speech.
It's called a toast.
Yes, the speech, the toast, yeah.
All the most articulate of toasts from that fella down there.
You ain't getting the same one, eh?
Ask him where he gained them from.
But if you
see how easy and original that is,
that, eh?
No, everybody is treated accordingly. Like you get a special toast for each house you touch. How does he just bring them out the blue like that? Like boom, out his head.
Yeah,
mad respect to that. I think Scrappy walking and taking up.
Scrappy walking on it.
Yeah, Scrappy know a few of them,
Okay.
Yeah.
Even if the words black out the faces, we don't mind. So Miss Sandy, you want to read that from Lorna Bacchus?
She says, when I first moved to Canouan, I went to speak to Mr. Sandy about the needs of the students in Canouan. Miss Sandy.
Miss Sandy.
She informed me of what to expect from students and their families. Her insight prepared me to serve the children as a literacy educator. Thank you, Miss Sandy, for preparing me to serve the families of Canouan. You're welcome, Miss Bacchus.
Thank you very much for that, Miss Bacchus. The best head teacher. Uncle George is an original Toastmaster.
Of course.
Yeah,
I think all of us need to go and listen to Uncle George toast from coming up and just write them down.
I start recording it, right? But that's how I come to realize it. Man, don't say the same thing.
No. He has them all in there. See, I tell you so. That is like a skill in and of itself.
Yeah. And he plays the banjo really well as well.
You see how the toast comes though? It's like a greeting,
Yeah.
but then a
It's
classy
like good.
greeting in a form where everybody feels it.
You think you could say anything from it? You could remember anything?
Right now,
Yeah,
off my
let's
head?
try. Let's try.
No.
Like good night to the
I would call Brad for this. Brad could do it off his head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brad?
Brad could actually do some of it off his head.
Okay.
I told him
That's
he has
good.
to be the one to take it up.
That's good.
Brad could actually do a few off his head.
Hopefully this Christmas he joins the band.
Well, I
and
hope
be
so
able
too.
to handle himself.
I hope so
Well,
too.
you
I
all
hope so
have
too.
to encourage him.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to press him on that one.
Yeah, so the legacy of that would continue. It's part of Canouan's culture. That's something that we want to speak to you about as well, Miss Sandy. Culture of Canouan, because I know, for example, in Union Island, they do the big drum.
Mm.
In I think Myro have a string band, but Canouan evolved a bit, and we have the guitars with the what you call now the hi-fi systems where you go around with in that sense, because the thing is I think Canouan evolved a bit from that, but we still have a bit of it, but it is dying. How do you see us getting back?
You're
Well,
making reference
people
to
like you
Mhm.
who wants to see it back, have to get involved. Find out how it used to be. Get to the persons who were involved, if there are any of them still alive. Because even the cake dancing and that kind of thing, what I realized that we were losing part of it. But when Hazeland got married, we had a very good cake dancing for her wedding done by the Unionites.
Yeah, unfortunately, I
Yeah.
couldn't make it because that was the opening of Carnival and I've been busy.
And then you can see some of the real culture in the cake dancing that
Yeah.
we would have lost.
Yeah.
So I hope that persons who would have looked at it pick up some of the things that were missing from ours, because we were losing it.
Yeah.
We were losing it. They did the cake dancing, yes, but not as how traditionally as it used to be.
Okay. So tell us how is it done traditionally? Could you explain how it's done traditionally?
Traditionally, you have
I know there's a particular dress code.
right. Then you had the families meeting up. Most of the time it is done in a crossroad. But then what I realize nowadays, they just either do it near to the building
or where they could get
access.
music.
Yeah. And they never used to use DJ and that kind of thing. String band
music.
And there are certain songs that you will sing. And
Yep.
so I hope that persons, when they have another one, when there is another one, I don't know who's the next person going to get married, but they must try to do it a little bit more.
Jimmy, why you taking off your stuff?
It's just trying to. I'm gonna. It's my neck a little bit.
Jimmy, why you run? Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy, you get married?
Jimmy, if you tell we, some is Sandy just see you and sell out Jimmy.
Oh, was you next?
I just needed to pop my neck a little bit. Something.
Okay.
I have a little.
Neck
thing there, so I just.
But why you mentioned that with the group from Union Island, the Cultural Conquerors, I would have invited them over when we had Carnival in 2019, and because I love culture, I love my Grenadines culture. All right, so they came and they was actually supposed to
which we must say is different, a lot different to the main island.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think us from Canouan, right, maybe right down to Carriacou, we maybe share
Very similar.
similar
yeah.
culture and
Very similar
practices,
culture and practices.
right? And they were supposed to actually come back to Canouan in 2020, but COVID happened. So we were arranging with the secondary school, spoke with Mr. Olivier for that to happen, and then catching back ourselves, boom, Beryl came about. So hopefully, we can start working on that, having conversations with the various schools, not just the secondary school, but both primary and secondary. Maybe have them come over and organize. Um, you know, the drums. I know there are some drums because I saw maybe 2 drums in the last funeral. So I know drums are around. So we can make some music and probably teach them how it's done. I think they had a pageant and I saw somebody did quadrille. I'm not sure if it was Liz or Miss Sandy who taught them how to dance the quadrille.
At least got someone to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. But we did in some of our pageants, we did quadrille. When we took part in the dancing competition in St. Vincent, we won the quadrille. Union
Nice.
Island won the there were different categories.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. And most of them we won. Us and Union Island.
Yeah. That's big. That's really big. And
It really is.
we did maypole alting, on stage.
yeah, I remember.
How does one go about creating the maypole to begin with? To be able before you even get to dance in it, how does one make a maypole? What's the I don't know the say so that goes into that?
You need
Where
a
do you-
pole, a long pole, and strings,
Strings, different colors.
different colors.
It has to be like a particular material also, something that
Or
I guess
something
would be
strong material. Most of the time, nowadays I think I see people buy ribbons.
mhm.
But in the olden days we used to use cloth,
Like old cloth and thing.
not really old ones. Put it together and stitch to make it strong.
So okay.
And those used to last a very long time.
Oh.
Lasted for years and years and years. And most of the time they used to use a boat spa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
From the mass from the
From
the ones that we the local made boats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So Michelle is saying, make it happen. 2026 is around the corner. Yeah, Michelle, we most definitely will. Lisa Vera. Let me just put her stuff on the screen. And she is saying that as a mainlander, I admire the traditions that are associated with the Grenadines. Hoping the young generation can appreciate the value and keep it alive. Most definitely so.
Yeah.
Because I remember, I think it's when Gayleen got married and her meetup happened down in the
in that crossroad area by the junction there going on my PNG area there.
No,
where did
it happened at the by Thorn area.
Oh, so that one they're
right?
using.
Yeah, Southbridge. I was trying to remember the name Southbridge.
Because
The
one
local
going up,
Canouan,
one going
yeah.
down, one comes
Right.
as 3.
And while everybody there, it was Raxon Dalrymple, her first time
Seeing
in Canouan. So she heard about it and she came and she's like, Hansel, what are they doing? So I explained to her, this is a wedding meetup and explain how it's supposed to be done. And she's like, but that cake. So yes. Is it real? I said, you want to stick your finger in? She's like, but the way they're holding it is as if it's light.
Like it can't drop.
Yeah, it's like the way the hand. And on that day as well, I think it was Tanjane and there was another elderly person who was there as well, and they were dancing. I can't remember if it was Tante Nita, but somebody else was there dancing the cake, and it was just beautiful. You know,
Just to see the culture in display.
yeah,
It's good when you can see other people appreciate it too, as Lisa just mentioned there.
Yeah.
And like when people see it for themselves, like you don't go everywhere and see that.
no,
You come to the Grenadines to see that, because it don't happen anywhere else.
Yeah.
So it's like it's literally our culture, and it is us, as Tanti mentioned, who have to preserve it.
yeah, because I mean, even Juanita Kato, she's married now. She's big on dancing because she has a dance group, and she called me one time, and she was asking me about the maypole. How did they do it? And I started laughing. I said, "That's the Grenadines' secret." I ain't telling you that. So we have to be able to preserve and upkeep our
I am
various
actually
cultures.
so I am looking forward. I am also going to put it myself on the spot to say, wherever there is a next maypole, which we are trying to work out right now, I want to dance maypole.
You want to dance maypole?
I want to dance maypole.
I think
you have young people that can dance maypole,
Yeah,
So,
right here in
yeah.
Canouan,
I remember the school one time.
You know who can dance maypole? Jessica.
Yeah, the young people. I
who
remember
can dance
the primary
maypole?
school.
Shanik up there, so Shanik.
Yeah,
Pumpkin.
Shanik. Yeah, that's
Jessica.
Shanik DNA.
She was one of the students who went to St. Vincent
Whom?
on the dancing competition.
Who, Jessica?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Okay, nice.
Look at that.
He was one.
You ever see Uncle Andrew dance it? Uncle Andrew's a boss,
Thanks to Miss Duke,
At the
you
time,
know,
God rest her
at the
soul.
time.
Yeah.
She was very good with the students with the dancing.
Yeah, Miss Duke was all about that kind of stuff and true.
Maria said they did it for Nadia's wedding on the mainland in January.
There you go. And I'm sure that was a sight to everybody who's not been a part of that kind of culture.
Imagine you let's say early Saturday morning, right? Heritage Square.
And Maple and a Maple
and a wedding
cake
meetup.
dancing and a wedding. Ooh, lash.
Imagine that.
Lash. In
And you have that done how it's supposed to be done.
Big. Culturally sound.
Yeah, we need to push. We need to push our culture. Trust me.
You know, when our culture died, when we had the influx of workers coming in to the island, our culture died.
You think so?
Yes. They start picking up things like Halloween, having Halloween party, and all kind of foreign,
I'm still going to the cemetery and light the grave and them kind of thing.
No Halloween party.
No, I say back then we used to go in the cemetery.
And
I think I heard there'll be one.
Boss Bamboo.
There'll be one this year.
This year, where down there?
Right in Canouan, I don't know. Halloween party.
Oh,
yes.
I know.
Because I think persons are looking for clothes to wear.
Oh, Halloween party.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know that one.
These are the things that they pick up and drop what we had.
So saying we take up something else and substitute it for our own culture.
Yes.
Okay. So we had to pay attention to these things too. Like, I mean, I'm sure they can all coexist, but if as Santi say, if we keep accepting other pieces and we don't maintain what we have, then we definitely just become whatever the trend is. And
I think that is what is important. Even if you're doing something else, make sure you
keep what is yours.
And keep what is yours.
Yeah, for sure.
So hopefully Miss Sandy could assist, with teaching certain things. You have a number of belts,
Michelle
say, yeah, we're gonna go Heritage Square and do it. Lord. Yeah, no, I feel like when there is
she goosebumps.
Yeah. When there is Carrie Festa, I love seeing when all the different.
But where does Carrie Festa take place? Is it a different
countries? This year it was in Barbados. I remember some time ago it was in
the
Trinidad.
last one was in Trinidad.
I think it happens every 2 years.
Really?
I think it's every 2 years. Yes. And you'll be surprised to see our culture. Other islands have it. The exact Canouan kind of thing.
You see,
As in not from not from Simpson and Grannies, but another Caribbean island.
Other Caribbean islands doing it.
I like to see Dominica and St. Lucia with their culture.
It's good.
You know, they kept theirs. Yep. And they have different times of the year that they
because there's Creole fest and stuff like that happening in St. Lucia from time to time as well. I think it's next month. I can't remember. But speaking of St. Lucia, they actually honoring Sir John, his legacy. I think a couple of days ago he would have been 100 years old. Well, this year he's 100 years. So they're actually having something in St. Lucia. They started it. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know Sir John, he was from Canouan, former prime minister. They call him the father of the nation in St. Lucia. Yeah. Right. So what else we speaking about now tonight with Miss Sandy? Because Miss Sandy gotta go and start organizing cocoa for tomorrow. And if you guys have anything you wanna share with Miss Sandy, congratulate her and wish her all the best and all these kind of things. And even if you want a cake, Miss Sandy's a boss. Right, Miss Sandy?
I think what people really want to know is not
since
just for
I
the cake,
stopped teaching, you like the buns, but there's some who love the cake.
I like both of them, but my preference is the buns. Yeah.
Well, I do buns every day.
You do?
Okay. From Monday to Friday to Saturday, sorry.
Is the same buns that sell over in the shop over there?
And they are sold at Gifts Minimart.
So all know if all the water anti buns fresh every day.
Come early.
Yeah,
get it.
And check over by Sandy shop, okay?
So besides
and
buns,
I do cakes by orders.
You do cake by orders.
Yeah.
All right. So
if you order whatever you want.
You see how she multi-talented?
So I could order my black cake now for Christmas from now.
You put pressure.
So I want boss man. You see when Christmas come,
you put pressure.
You understand like how I order my cake now, right? The egg cheap.
So you think you might get it cheaper price?
Boy, you trying to beat the system. You trying to beat the system.
And here comes Zanif. Zanif is into the chat. Miss Sandy is a diligent church leader. Zanif is just me. Zanif, big up Zanif.
Zanif, did I say anything?
Miss Sandy orders coming in. Yeah, look, Michelle, I have an order for you.
Okay.
All right. So you see what happening there? Business bright. You want the secretary to keep notes on all these things?
Yes.
Yeah, we mind,
I think I have an idea of the
dates. You could pay us in buns and cake. It's fine.
Somebody says send up buns and black. Lord.
Kamina.
Jesus, Lord. So Miss Sandy,
Kamina, you go have to wait on your turn, because me want buns and black cake first.
So Miss Sandy, my black cake.
Kamina, I could remember the days when we used to be baking.
Right, true.
For the boys,
home, man.
JMJ.
Julie has entered the chat. Hi, Julie. Good night.
Jeez. I hope she's not asking for buns too,
What? Look, send mines to. Well, hey.
I said some Julie. Who Julie Sandy?
Julie Sandy.
Julie, did you get what I said a few weeks ago? 2 weeks ago?
Julie, you getting thing and you still talking about send mine too?
Julie,
Julie, take your time, please.
We need to.
You're cutting our share.
We need to get this thing started.
We want that right now.
So Miss Sandy, you have no cake right now.
Kamina said it. No, I was Oh, she
don't
said she
try
was
that.
forced.
I listen to me. This is where the competition is get tight, you know. All
Mhm.
right. All right.
You see, like how I know it's every day,
What?
and I
Buns.
live close by walking down,
So, me want hear from you again. Just bye bye.
and I go just message his friend.
Just bye bye. Me want hear from you again. you dip and thing.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, but Julie, you can't expect you just get ready there just now that you talking about don't send mine too. Julie, take your time,
And she
patient.
just saying thanks.
I believe she making present, you know.
She can't be doing that. And
Making
we
tanty
the
thing.
one born sweet.
Taking tanty thing and make
Take your
present.
time, Julie. Don't mess with this program.
Yeah.
Kamina Jamie is here.
She said that why she said no, she was first. Yes,
Somebody's telling you good night, Miss Sandy. Somebody's saying hello, Miss Sandy.
Adina. Hi, Adina. Good night.
lovely,
Adina.
lovely.
Okay.
Hansel, in all this talk of culture and you know local folk, look how many of our local young people have been nominated recently
Yeah,
for the
that's
Prime
that's a topic.
Ministerial Youth Award.
That's a topic that,
number of
we
them
had
from
to.
Canouan.
There were actually four from Canouan.
What the for? What the for?
So the four, I will let me just make sure I get that information.
Simon say Miss Sandy did my wedding cake.
Yeah. Right. So
Yes, I did.
Prime Ministerial Advisory Council on Youth Excellence Award for 2025.
And 4 nominees from
There were
Canouan.
4 persons who with Canouan roots.
Canouan roots.
Canouan roots.
Okay,
The
okay,
parents
okay.
or one of their parents.
Okay.
It's actually Canouan. So Anicia De Roche.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the De Roche is a Canouan surname. Right? That's Adonis' daughter.
Adonis.
Right?
Yeah.
And what she was nominated for was Vincentian Youth Ambassador Award.
Okay.
Then Brian Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
That is Yvonne Compton.
Right.
And Brian, who used to be a course
senior son.
Right. Right. So he was nominated for Youth Excellence in Security.
Okay.
Right. And Ethan Snag.
It was good to see Ethan too.
Ethan
I saw that
Snag,
little video with him.
Engineer of the future.
Mm.
You know,
I like how he was detailing the project.
Yes,
that
I
was
totally love
Very
that.
good.
You know, because you know he's showing his ones and twos. You understand?
Yeah.
He's showing his set there.
Because
I respect that.
He reached out to me and I said, send me your stuff. And then his mom contacted me. And when I looked at what he did, I was like, I messaged him back. I said, yo, you see exactly what you have there? Send me that. Because for me, that was the best way to market himself.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it.
That in itself.
Like you're seeing him in his craft, doing his thing, and I can respect that. Yeah. I like to see that too, yeah. Like young people who they're not cocky, but they're sure of themselves.
Yeah.
There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Because then you don't want to be out there where you're not necessarily confident or confident, but you're cocky. Some people just are like, oh yeah, it's me. I could do that. No, he was legitimately explaining himself. He was displaying his,
and those were interviews that he did.
Dave.
Then and of course,
that's respectable.
Of course, Cassian Ledlow.
Come on.
Was nominated and won the Youth Tourism Ambassador.
Come on. Youth Tourism Ambassador Award was won.
Yeah, she won.
Home.
So big up.
She brought it home.
Big
That's
up.
Nice. Congratulations to all of you, by the way.
Congrats.
If you're looking on, congratulations to all of you.
Right. Good night, Miss Sandy was best teacher I had in primary school. I remember lessons on evenings. Very patient and loved what she did. That was from Cornice.
Yeah.
Yes. My Sunday school teacher. Yes.
It's very nice. Very nice.
Thank you, Cornice.
Yeah.
Adina.
So while we speak on congratulatory, Ethan did an excellent job on. Yes, he did. He he was the one responsible for the
The secondary
school in Beckwith.
Beckwith.
It used to be the Beckwith Anglican High School, and they changed it to the Beckwith Community High, and now it is called the Charles Adams Secondary School. That's in Beckwith.
Who's Charles Adams?
That's Father Adams.
Oh.
The Anglican,
Was
he was a
Charles?
deacon. Yeah, that's his first name.
I mentioned a deacon.
Yeah, he did really well. I think the Eton needs to get some scholarship, you know, send him off to
soon
the
enough we'll be hiring him
civil-
to do our stuff down here
civil engineering.
because
Yeah,
we
man.
need
Trust
more of them qualifications down
Yeah.
here. The
Mhm.
engineering field, like
Yeah.
you realize a lot of our work is basically outsourced or whatever, but with refinement,
Very much so.
the up and coming, very much well
Because,
refined.
I mean, if we go back to what you said, Jamie, for example, Anissa DeRoche.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if you know her.
I know her. It's like little sister.
Yeah, she
I
is
just tell
quiet.
Lexi, is she twin?
She is quiet and all of that, but when you check the involvement in different stuff, different organizations in St. Vincent, the Red Cross, and you know,
and she's a young girl,
and she just graduated from secondary school. She's in college now, and I think she got, like, when she graduated, like 11 awards, and she was the valedictorian at her school as well.
Wow,
very good.
Yeah,
congratulations,
so,
young one.
Kids are really doing well, and a number of students this year from Canouan, not just necessarily who attended the Canouan secondary school, but from Canouan
altogether.
Did very well. Young Gifford Sandy, he did exceptional as well too, you know. So the kids really excelled. So big up the youths.
Big up Canouan youths.
And
I just want to say we are in fact proud of you.
Yes, they do.
From the parents, and so that they can do
It's
their
good
work.
to have your community back in you too.
Yeah. I mean,
me too.
How do you measure growth for an island as such?
How do you measure growth? The result of our next generation, I would say, the people, the current, and the next. Like what you're seeing is like Tanti say, she was able to impact and see so many of these, well, who were once kids grow into young men and women of today and have excelled in so many different fields and areas. So vice versa, extend that courtesy to the current and to those who are after the current. You can see it as it's showing up right now. We just discussed all of them, and if they keep that track record up, book it and show, we're gonna see a lot more Canouan people excelling everywhere they go in the world.
Tanti, what about you? How do you?
But those I think nowadays parents have slackened up with their kids. They allow them to do what they want. They go where they want. They do what they want anytime, anyway.
I think there's less emphasis on the education too.
Yeah.
That they before your parents will open your backside if you have homework problems. Now I know it had a lot of homework. Now, but you can't.
Children not doing homework and going back to school.
Yeah,
regularly too.
I couldn't.
They go into school with an empty bag. Sometimes you see children in the bag.
And this is a case where they have the books, right?
And they have the books.
Yeah.
If I were to add to that, being formerly a kid myself, like all of us here, and seeing what I'm seeing and experiencing what I'm experiencing with the current generation, some of the young ones, I'm not going to say all of them, but those who are trying their best, representing themselves, their island, their parents, because you're not just out there representing yourself. You are, by extension, a representation of your entire family, your home, your island. What I would say to you is We talked about manners a while ago. Start there. It's something called discipline. You might think, oh, it's I have to tell he morning, I have to tell she morning, whatever. It's about the discipline, and that's what gets us where we want to go. We start with little forms of discipline that form good habits, because you can replace your bad habits with good habits. All right, and it's as simple as that. Nobody is telling you, oh, you were brought here to say, I may not come here for say good man into nobody. No, it's not about that. It's about you working on little things. As a young one, I had to do it too, to develop a level of discipline. And that is what you're going to use now to get results in life. So anything you want to achieve, anything you want to do, it starts with a little level of discipline. Simple things. Oh, I know I'm supposed to go to bed by 10. I have homework to do from such and such time. I need to get my homework done so I could sleep on time, so I could be refreshed for school the next day. You do that 5 days straight. You do it again next week. Or let me say you set something for yourself, a standard for yourself. You do a 3 days, you say, all right, let me try keep up for 3 days. Then let me try keep up for 5 days. The point is keeping up. Stay keeping up. Keep your discipline going, because that's how you're going to accomplish any result in life. Don't see it as, oh, boy, them there again, or homework again, or school again. No, discipline. It's a matter of discipline. That's what I could say to the current generation of folks out there.
Yeah. But, if I could go back a bit, when I was going to school in Canouan, Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Sundays have the same 24 hours as any other day. But for me, Sunday used to be the longest day.
Yeah.
Because you get up, you organize yourself for church.
You could do so much.
You come home and you may assist with the cooking. And that happening before 12.
All that.
And then you go in beach.
Beach.
And you bathe until forever.
And then you go back.
And then you go home
Sunday
and you get ready for
school.
Sunday school.
Still.
And Sunday school is a serious movie.
And mind you, sun not done before Sunday school done.
Right, but then
you still reaching back home. You have time to reach back home before sundown.
But no, not even that. While the parents may be in meeting, Sunday school finish, and you gonna run up and down, and you're doing all of that before, and you have to reach home before 6 o'clock or sundown. Tell me.
Somebody short any days though.
Yeah.
Somebody press a button. Sunday, the wrong button.
Sunday used to be the day.
The wrong button.
Going back again, how do you measure growth? I was having that conversation with I think it was Kenny at the gas station, and for me, it is developing the human resource. When I look at Canouan now, in comparison to maybe say 10 years ago, if you look at the bank, for example, almost everybody there working from Canouan. You go by the admin building, persons there in Canouan. You go secondary school, primary school, and those. That is why I went there, That is exactly why I went there. Right? Yeah, even the dog is agreeing with us. So that for me is growth.
Yep.
Seeing
the improvement in the human resource is growth for me.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
Even at the resort, you have one or two persons who
in positions, supervisory, yes.
Positions.
Yeah. Jennifer, big up Jennifer. No, she ain't say nothing yet, but for the reason I think Jennifer did.
She did somebody.
Yeah.
She was the behind the scenes, and then when you call, she didn't miss she come out.
Shelly's Rogers.
Hi, Island.
Shelly says parents are friends and stop being parents.
That's true. That's a fact.
When teachers call them to discuss the child's progress, you won't find them. Let the teacher take away the device fast as they would reach to the schools and cuss.
Yeah, because
the teachers.
They argue for mediocre things. I've seen it. And I'm not gonna shy away from that particular thing. That's one thing I think we should be tackling wholeheartedly. Right? Because just think, for instance, right? You are expecting what? How many hours they do at school? At six or so hours at school, right? 9 a.m., 3 p.m., or 8 until let's see, 3:34. So let me see, 6 hours at school, right? You're expecting the most out of teachers. This, that, terror, whatever. But you're not putting in the effort as a parent at home to say, okay, let me make sure my kids do the work. Let me make sure this is the case. And if I don't understand, let me call the teacher for that. But no, as the person just mentioned a while ago, if you take away that phone or something that the kids are using to make mischief on school grounds, they run up the road.
Yeah.
Oh, no. There's a level of discipline as a parent also that you need to have so that your child can see that this is how to behave. You understand? Because children learn by doing first. They see, they do. You understand?
Yeah.
And if you can emulate what it looks like to behave as a human being in and around amongst other human beings, your child by extension would be able to take up that example also.
Very much so.
And I feel like we, as the person says, we become friends with them instead of trying to actually be the parent and scold them for when they're doing wrong.
You don't want your child vexed with you.
No, but that's crazy. You're the parent. If your mother listen to me and the amount of blows I get, listen, and me and get blows like how the rest get blows, and I get blows. You understand me? It at one time I talk to my mother, I saying something. Now I ain't telling you go lick down your child and do this or whatever. That's not the point I'm making here. Just listen this, for instance. My mother was having a conversation with other adults, right? I decided my forward self to go tell my mother, don't say that about the other adult. No. Even though my mother may have been wrong, as a child, you ought to know your place amongst adults. You understand? And that's where I think we go wrong. Children, for some reason, think they're adults. Where are you working? Who's bringing in the money in the home? What are you doing? Or did you buy your own shoes for school? Did you buy your own clothes and bag and everything? No, you did not. So I'm saying to parents, at the end of the day, you are the one that holds that level of authority in your home. I'm not going to say power, I'm going to say authority, because you are the authoritative figure. Therefore, you shouldn't be out here trying to be buddy up with your kids. Understand? Yes, you can have a bond with your child. That's different. But when it comes to schooling a child, disciplining a child, you have to know when to set boundaries as a parent to your child.
Yep.
You understand? I've seen so much of it, but some people make excuses for it. I'm imploring you to stop making excuses for it. Actually raise your child.
Look, I could remember children used to want to come into dance, start to come in dance, right? These days we saw dance by the lodge or by Roland, And then I noticed that some school children coming into dance in the night. So I sat down and I wrote a letter to parents. And I told them I don't want to be in a dance and see school students there because I will deal with them when they come to school the next day. Anyway, to my great surprise, I received back one little letter that I sent to the parents in an envelope. I went to the post office in those days. They used to call out mails. So coming from school, I was waiting there for mails, and I see I get this local envelope. Wanted to know when I open. The same letter I sent to parents. They just fold it back, put it in a new envelope, and send it to me.
Well done.
And today, I knew who it was, right? Because they themselves talk. So I knew who it was. And today, the discipline with their child is affecting that child today.
And It's a matter of
So,
where they should just needed to take that
around
step.
that time, the children stopped coming to dances. They had to because, as I said, I was going to deal with them.
Yeah.
So some of them tried it. I put out one or two of them when I went to the dance and I saw them in there. I come with mommy. I come. Say, oh, well, you have to go outside because I'm not dancing inside there with you.
Exactly. You have
You
to
know?
understand you
And
have
this
to
is the
understand your
kind of
place.
upbringing that you need back on this island. Children are allowed to go anywhere, do anything.
Yeah.
You know, and they pick up a lot of vices, from these places.
Understandably so too.
Which would take us back to getting the kids involved in cultural stuff, getting the kids involved in sports. I've seen a number
I
of
want to
them
cut you
now.
off here, but that would also mean that these parents would need to have an open mind for discipline in that case.
Yeah.
Because then they're gonna come to you with the very attitude that they think they're allowed to give you.
Yeah.
You understand? Because their parents don't correct them on the very attitude that they think they're allowed to give you.
Yeah, because I mean, when a child does something wrong in school and the teacher corrects the child go home. Mommy, teacher, they hit me. And then in front of the child,
The
parents decide to say whatever. So the child feel they're powered.
Yeah. Now they have just shown the child what to emulate when they go back to the teacher. You understand me?
All right, folks. So if anyone wants to call in, if you want to call in, you can do so via WhatsApp 1784-455-4279. Join the discussion that we have in here. Just recently, I went on the hard court, and I think the schools, they're preparing themselves for netball. I think it is.
Okay.
Both primary and secondary. I think they did really well last year. They did really well,
I think.
right? And I left because I was upset. I was happy to see them,
right.
And I was upset because a number of the boys, and they were male students, making all kind of trouble on the hard court.
Right. Whilst the girls are getting their training.
Girls are trying to get themselves ready, and they're just doing the most.
In not in promotion of anything here, but you just wanted to hit one of them a cloud in the head, not you?
I just left. I couldn't take it anymore. I spoke with them and I couldn't take it.
I know that feeling out.
And I just left. Because I have gone to the hard courts before. Right? I was by this the school. I spoke with Mr. Marshall, big up Mr. Marshall, because I think he really, really tries.
He does.
And he had the some of the students, I think was athletics training. And then I heard these female voices on the hard court. So I went over, and they were the secondary school netball team.
Right.
They were actually practicing by themselves. No adult supervision, nobody to harass them.
Right.
And they were doing their thing right there. And I felt so, man, elated is not even a proper word. And I look at them and I say, like how all came third last year, this year, all they're supposed to do much, much better than that.
Val just
want to know that
Val was wondering where you were.
Val making sure she see things.
Val, good night.
She know what I mean.
You just reached.
She want the mic next to.
I like what I see in regards to the headphones and the number of mics thumbs up. We've always had stuff, Val. But if you want to make a contribution,
boy, don't tell Val that she can say no why we bring she.
No, Val, we have to start with Val way in the evening. Way in the evening. But big up Val.
Yes, welcome Val. Happy to see you chiming in.
The Janelle reached late as well too. Janelle is normally early. Yes.
Night.
So if anybody wants to speak to Miss Sandy, hear a nice voice, any remarks, say anything, any memories, any memories you've had with Miss Sandy, you can call in and just share it with us. The number is 1784 4554279 via the WhatsApp. All right. Yeah, so hopefully we can get back on track. I know Mr. Marshall has indicated that, and we've spoken about starting a sports club.
Okay.
And
I remember
the
that.
various sporting disciplines. But one of the things that we've spoken about is you can't be slacking with your schoolwork and want to come.
You know, who I remember when you say exactly that, like sports, when you talk about, sports, and then you talk about the schoolwork part, the academic part. I remember Donald Foyle with that. I remember I used to coach with Donald when he come home for the camps them. We coached in Beckway, we coached in we coached in Canouan Way, and then we coached in Union, where we brought over the Myro kids. And multiple times. And it was always something that he emphasized. This other fella as well, Kishon Bishop, he's from the mainland, but he has managed to, over the years, done some camps in the Grenadines successfully. And I would have coached with him as well. They call him Bishai. Bishai is a old-time baller as well. He played ball proper, right? And with these guys, I'm always noticing, yes, they've made their success. They're successful, but they always emphasize for you, and they let you know none of that would have been possible if they didn't hold their education up. You understand me? It was a key factor that they maintain a discipline towards their educational background. And what I noticed, it didn't stop at one point. Like, they didn't just go and say, well, okay, then I achieve my little diploma. I'm stopping there. No, they moved on. They went further. And they did other things, because then they realized now the discipline that they developed one way showed them they can do multiple other things over the course of their life. So back to what I was saying, that is very necessary, that parents and children alike work to develop a discipline. Parents have to start it, enforce it, teach their kids about it, and the kids now should emulate it and then practice it for their future, because it goes hand in hand. There is no you excelling in sports without you excelling in your academic work. It's a must. And being around those circles with those gentlemen over the years and seeing it and participating in it, it was always a key factor that was emphasized, and it's the truth. You can't have as we just say, a stink attitude, and then you're really good at sports, but your attitude is flop. It's FLOP. You understand?
Yep. Can't reach anywhere.
No, it's not. You're not gonna get anywhere with it.
You can't
So
reach
I think we, as parents and as guiding persons in society, also need to be very frank with our children, because some of them are growing up with this mindset that they know it all. You understand? Failing to realize even the smartest of the smartest would tell you straight up, I don't know it all.
No, don't.
You understand? They don't. So you who's trying to achieve simply your CSEC levels, or your O levels and A levels, you don't know it all. So don't tell yourself you know it all and then you're messing up your academic part. You understand me? Don't do that. So again, I implore parents, and I also implore students, if you are watching, need to be disciplined.
All right. So see, Hazeland said here, years ago, students took pride in their uniform and even the way they speak.
Especially the speech.
Now these children speak.
Emphasize that.
Children speak anymore.
They
also seem not to have a purpose. Standards are falling.
Yeah.
Now, I can give a little story. I grew up in a house where English was English. Ain't no broken nothing speaking in the house. And I left and I went to school.
Bridget is late.
Yeah, Bridget is very late. Very, very late. And I went to school in St. Vincent, where you have a mixture of country, town, everybody mix up this one. And I came down, and my mother asked me something, and I said, "Me no know." And my mother keep asking me the same thing, and all I said is, "Me no know." And until I catch myself, like, oh, I don't know. Even now, if I'm having a conversation with my mother, English standard.
I just about to tell you this, you know. My mother, she never got beyond, I think it was grade 3 or 4. I think it was grade 4, right? But she made it. She made it
Grade
her priority, right? She made it a priority. She made it a priority to ensure that one, she could read, right, and she does math very well. She probably does math better than me, who went to school and finished
Business
school.
boss.
All them. So I telling you, I say that to say is even till this day, if I say the words mean I know wrong her,
Yeah.
is a problem. But you know, is adult now you feel like you could say, well, mommy, I don't know, you know, you're pressure cheap, but she will still emphasize, don't say that. Say what is the right thing. As an adult, my mom still tell me this.
This morning I called my mom.
Do the right thing.
This morning I called my mom and I was like, "Hey, mom's morning." What? It's morning. Good morning.
Say it right. Say it right.
Yeah,
expect that from you.
say the right things.
Yeah.
All right. So
Sometimes nowadays, the way children want to address their parents,
Mm-hmm.
you know, just as how they would speak to their peers.
Right.
They feel they could call them, "Hey, dog. Hey, this."
no, you
You
ain't
know?
not down for
And
that.
the new thing is bro.
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
The only thing I say is moms.
You bro and your
Differently.
mommy and your bro and your daddy.
No.
Nah. Like your bro for your friends. You understand? Outer road talk, that is, but not get it straight, people.
So let us bro.
Yeah, bro is the new thing now. Bro or bro. Everything is bro. That's the new thing.
Yes, Miss Bacchus, I think so. They need parenting classes.
Yeah.
The school need to organize some workshops for parents. Both schools, primary
Both
and
schools, very
secondary.
much so. And speaking of schools and workshops and stuff like that, if you notice, my I'm wearing my visor. National colors, Independence Week coming up,
Yeah, straight up.
and
and
the primary school, the Canouan Government School, that is, will be having a week of activity starting from tomorrow.
correct.
Right. So I know I spoke to Mrs. Reen, and hopefully she gets you to call in. She's supposed to call in. But there are a number of activities from tomorrow. So Monday the 20th up until Thursday. Right. So let me see if I can get a hold of Mrs. Reen so she can call in.
I was asked to do a talk on Thursday.
So you're gonna nice to talk. It's good. Yeah. That's excellent.
Yeah, I will be there on Tuesday, I think it is.
So you're doing something Tuesday,
I'll be at school on Tuesday.
And when I land this more than likely will be there tomorrow.
You'll be there tomorrow.
Yes.
Look at that. So we have a packed week at the school. Yeah,
so
I'll be at the school.
So Miss Reen, if you're listening, you can call now and let us have that conversation. Also, Mr. Kian Constance. Okay. He is supposed to hit us up as well. No, Miss Reen is calling the wrong number here, you know. She calling the wrong number.
Tell her. Miss Reen, the number to call is 455 4279.
455.
That's the number we should call. So that way we can have everyone on the airwaves.
Yep.
Hear what's going on in this upcoming week of events at the Canouan Primary School. I'm looking forward to the grilled food.
Yeah, the cocoa and thing is bad enough.
Yeah, I see some food there. So I really looking forward to that part. Them local dish.
Yeah, so it's here. Hello, good night.
Blessed evening.
Hi, Miss Reed.
So,
How are you doing?
I'm quite alright.
Great. So, Miss Sandy, you can hear, all right?
Yes.
And Jimmy?
Yes, I'm
So we
hearing
good.
clearly.
Good night,
I'm,
Miss
I'm,
Reed.
I'm listening to
Mrs. Sandy.
Kate.
Hi.
Okay, great.
So Mrs.
Great.
Reen, we just got to Independence Week. You know, normally the primary school have a number of activities involving the kids and some parents as well too. So if you can just let us know what activities are slated for this week.
Okay, so yes, our Independence Week of celebration begins tomorrow, the 20th of October, on to Thursday, the 23rd. And tomorrow we'll begin with a special assembly where we will be in the national flag at our General Assembly. After the General Assembly, we'll be having our annual class exhibition. This is where our kids would have done little art and crafts during the term and will be exhibiting them in their classrooms tomorrow. In the afternoon at 1 o'clock, we will be having a quiz, and this quiz is an independent quiz where we will have 3 students from grade 1 each. Each class will have three students from each of the houses represented, and this is from grades 1 through grade 4.
Okay.
On Tuesday, the 22nd, we will be having our science fair. Now, the Ministry of Education will be having a national science fair, and so we will be doing our own local science fair on Tuesday, and we will select the 10 top projects to be to represent Canouan in the National Science Fair. Also, let me inform you that that fair will be coming to Canouan on November the 11th. So, on November 11th, the Canouan Secondary School, the primary school, and possibly schools from Union Island and Myro will be here for that science fair.
And that's on
right?
11th, you said?
The 11th of November. Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes. So we will be inviting judges to come in. They will have the national criteria, judge our students, and of course those top 10 projects will be represented. Right? We will invite the public to come in on that day and look at the projects that the students are doing and give us some encouragement, give the students some words of advice, things where they see things could go differently and so on and so forth. So if we have to make any adjustments, we can do that before November 11th.
Okay.
Right? On Wednesday the 22nd, this is our big Creole food day. And on that day, we will be starting to sell our Creole food at 12 noon. We'll be selling 1 meat, 3 sides for $20. That is the adult meal. The kindergarten preschool through grade 2 will be having $5 lunch. And those from 4 to 6 are $10 lunch, and the secondary school are $15 lunch. Right? Now, on the menu, we have our little curry conchs, we have oil dung, we have shark, we have crab and callaloo, we have cocoa peas, okra and fish. Yes, all these things will be there along with local juices.
Yeah,
will be these local juices.
Listen,
yes.
The variety, I done watering already. I want if I can get mine tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, the real local food, I tell you. Cooked by our parents. Teachers. We'll be selling 12-ounce glass of juice for $5 also on that day. Nice. And we culminate the week's activities with our march and rally. We will be marching from 9:30 we have invited the secondary school and the 3 preschools. So everyone will be decked in their national colors, and we'll march from the school's ground down to Southbridge and back. When we get to our school, we'll go to the hall, and we will do some cultural presentation. We'll be having cultural presentation from the classes within the school, as well as from the secondary school, and one of the preschool will join us in that celebration.
Great.
So we're inviting the whole Canouan community to come out and support us throughout the week, right? Especially on Wednesday. Make sure that your lunch is at Canouan Government School. There will be tasty lunches, right? So we invite you to come out and experience the culture that we have Wednesday, Thursday. Be a part of it. Just to showcase what we have here on Island.
All right. I heard you mention for the 23rd, Thursday, the march. Is that just open for the schools only?
That's what we have. But we welcome anyone who comes decked in their national colors to march along with us.
All right.
Yes, once you're in their colors, you can come along.
So
be a part of
the. Let's join the schools and come out and march on that day.
Yep. All right. So we wish you all the best with the activities planned to celebrate our 46th anniversary as an independent nation. And I know the Canouan Government School has been doing this over a number of years now. So that's good to see that this is still happening. And thanks a lot for linking up with us, Mrs. Reen.
You are welcome. All the best. To have a blessing.
You too.
Yeah,
Miss Sandy.
Do have a wonderful evening. Thank you for chiming in.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, right.
Welcome.
Yeah, the week of
so
events.
That was Mrs. Catherine, the principal of the Canouan Government School, just briefing with the activities starting tomorrow. Yeah. Jimmy, I know you're going to look for eat everything.
I heard oil down. I heard cuckoo.
I wonder what Val heard. Val, what you heard?
You're going to start up, Val.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
I will hear news.
We're supposed to have somebody else calling in again. Let me just make sure. Mr. Kian, if he's not sleeping, if he fall asleep on me.
Mr. Constance.
Yeah, he's supposed to call in and speak about something.
Mr. Constance. Mr. Constance is a very avid boy. I have to say, I can't even say one thing, but he's a very avid all-rounder.
Yes.
He is.
Yes.
He's a very avid all-rounder. I must tell you that much. That much I know.
I don't know. Message me a while ago. Where is it?
That sounds like an iPhone.
Not seeing it.
No, I think that's elsewhere.
It's supposed to be in here. I may have to call him myself. I'm not sure what's going on here. Just coming in. I'm not sure what happened there, but
that's you yourself.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
Why is that?
Phone's busy here. Let's see. My phone is making this noise. But from where? Oh. But why is it not showing up here where it's supposed to show up?
So he's calling this one?
Yeah. Let me see. It's showing up on this phone. I'm not sure what's going on this one. Let me try it again. Hey,
Good night.
Kia,
Good night.
good night. And welcome.
Good night. Thank you for calling me back.
Yes, I had to. I'm not sure what happened, but the phone that's connected to the system wasn't ringing actually. Yeah. So,
Oh, it wasn't? Okay.
No, sorry about that. So,
all right, not a problem. Oh, once again, good night, Canouan.
Good night.
Yes, sir.
Good night.
Good night. Hearing you loud and clear. Kian, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Right.
Go on.
Right. So I know you sent me a flyer earlier on today, and I said to you, maybe you can call in. I think it was yesterday you actually sent me the flyer. So I said you can call in and speak to the persons and let them know exactly what is going to be taking place on the 25th. But before we go there, I think it was earlier in the year. Yeah. Earlier in the year,
yes.
Rotary Club of St. Vincent, they would have made a donation, so to speak, in the rebuilding of the Canouan main hard court. So could you just tell us a bit about that, please?
Okay. Well, last year during the Hurricane Beryl, we noticed the roofs of the hard courts, the stands, they got blown off. And they were destroyed for quite a long time. I believe it was a few months. So Rotary Club came in and we noticed that they were destroyed. We said, okay, just like you guys are speaking there, that's where the kids come. That's where they practice the sports. They play basketball, they play netball. And we wanted to be able to help the community. And our work, along with our Mandarin Oriental, we decided to come up with a project of rebuilding the roof on the hard courts. Understand? And that's exactly what we did. We brought in a local contractor to help rebuild it. Okay. Now that work hasn't finished yet. So if you go on the hard court still, there's a lot of things that needs to be done. So hence the reason we decided, you know what? The hard court was built by the locals. They were built by the person in Canouan. They all came together as one and they built that hard court.
Yeah.
So that's what we want to be able to bring that back. We wanted to be able to bring the Canouan persons them together again to help repair this hard court. Now, what's left to be done is a lot left to be done. We still have the gate to put up. We still have the fences to put up. But the next step for us right now is going to be painting. Right? So this Saturday, the 25th of October, we want to be able to bring everyone out. We're inviting as much persons, the persons who are playing basketball, the persons who are playing netball. We want all the adults, the parents, to come out to help support. All right? We're going to provide paint. All you need to do is bring yourself.
Just show up.
Bring yourself and bring a help pad. Show up, exactly. We're going to be able to provide some beverages and food for you as well, so that's no problem. Come out, give us a helping hand because we want to be able to repaint that hard court again. So therefore, the areas we can look to repaint would be, one, the lines on the floor. So if we do have any professional painters out there, come out.
Okay, cool.
All right, that's one. We're looking to repaint the changing room was already repainted already. The bathroom was already repainted already. Those two were already done. So what's left to be done is the stand. We want to be able to paint the columns. We want to be able to paint the steps and everything. And we want to be able to paint the bar and the entrance as well inside. We want to be able to repaint all those areas. And the more persons we have to come out to give us a helping hand, we want to be able to paint this within one day. It is possible, but we do need the support of the locals.
All right, man. And I see that
now, how can you
the theme is community in action.
Yeah, go ahead.
I said the theme that I see there is community in action.
Exactly. Look, it is Independence Weekend. It is Independence. We are taking pride of who we are. We are all Vincentians.
Yeah.
And Vincentians, we all come together. When we have the disaster, we all come. It's always been happening for years upon years upon years. But we have a disaster, we always come together to rebuild. And that is exactly what we want persons to do. This Saturday, come together and help us rebuild. or help us repaint in this case now.
All right. So
For persons who are interested, but persons who are interested, we want to be able to have an idea of how many persons are coming because we want to be able to provide enough painting materials as well, right?
Okay.
If I'm going to ask you to give me a hand here as well. If you're interested, you can easily contact myself, which is 532-0710.
Okay. I would definitely share your number because I shared the flyer that you sent me. So I would edit and add your contact information as well for persons.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. But let's come out, have some fun, and let's help rebuild that hard court. Because there's a lot of work that still needs to be done. And we want to be able to bring that community feeling back again. Because the hard court belongs to us.
Yeah.
We're the one that's using it. Our kids are the one that's using it as well.
And it's what we use for multi-purpose, numerous
multi-purpose.
So it's much needed. And I want to say on behalf of the folks from Canouan, thanks a lot to the Rotary Club of St. Vincent and also Mandarin Oriental and also you, Kian, for the marvelous job that you've been doing in that regard.
Happy days. And I'm proud, I'm happy, and thank you very much. We are happy to do this.
All right, man.
As a community, as again, I use it myself. We do exercise sessions there as well. So we want to get this back and up and running soon, very soon too.
All righty. Thanks a lot again, Kian.
Love the initiative.
All right.
Very much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
All righty. Thanks.
Amazing.
Have a good one.
Wonderful evening, cheers.
Yeah. So, Jamie.
Yeah, I like that. I love the initiative. To the people of Canouan, if you can make yourself available. I think you mentioned his number is 532-0710-0170. 0710, right?
0710, yes.
Okay,
correct.
Great. So if you want to reach out directly to Kian, you can call him at 532-0710. However, outside of this, feel free to participate, come and help. It's an open event, so to speak, and it's something that will go right back into the community. It literally would benefit every single person.
Yeah.
Somebody might say, well, I don't play basketball yet, but you might go a function that's happening on the court. There are a million and one different things that happens on the court, and the sooner we have it back to full functionality, it's even better for all of us when we need a place to.
The hard court is almost like our community center.
It is, because everything. Prior to Beryl, of course, basically everything happened there.
Yeah.
So if we're getting this support, you just need to show up. It doesn't get better than this. Let's give the hand where we can give the hand.
Yes. Good night, Lisa Vera. And Lisa says the Rotary Club of St. Vincent doing great things in the various communities. They were one of the major organizations who jumped on board early after Hurricane Beryl last year. And that is true. I think I came down when I was in St. Vincent. I came down early morning when they had something at the.
They also had boats with equipment going to Union Island to clear up the rubble as well. They were assisting with that also.
A number of organizations really pitched in and assisted.
Really grateful, man. Superb.
Yeah. So, Miss Sandy,
Yes.
how long you been baking?
Since with my mother.
So mommy taught you how to do the baking and thing. Yeah.
So it's safe to say that now in full
I
retirement,
learned
that's
from
it.
her and my grandmother.
Okay.
Baker.
Okay.
She used to
All the
bake
weddings
sell-
and thing.
Sell bread and so every Wednesday and Saturday.
As long as I get my buns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because see Simon mentioning that you would have
did his wedding
wedding cake. So you do wedding cakes, you do birthday cakes, You do anniversary cakes. You do cakes. We're doing cakes.
I remember getting
Christmas.
a birthday cake from Tanti some maybe 2 or so
Christmas
years
and
back,
all these different
couple years
things.
back. It was a chocolate birthday cake. I remember it well.
You know, so
I didn't think I gave Hansel any, but that's okay.
no, it's cool. It's cool.
That was a long time ago.
My
It was a
cake.
long time ago, Hansel.
I don't put in my.
It's a long time ago.
My request already. And when she cook cuckoo, she has my number. She would put aside my cuckoo, and there's some cuckoo inside that I'm going to take home for my lunch tomorrow. Yes, so you keep away. And by the way, I spoke to Tanti Jules, and Tanti Jules told me. Tanti Jules told me.
When?
In the week. She told me.
She told you what?
That you taking credit for her cuckoo.
For her wait. No. Let me tell her something.
That's what Tanti Jules told me.
All something. Tanti Jules does make cuckoo.
He told me.
Tanti Jules come by my house already and eat cuckoo that I make. You hear me tell you so? When I tell you I could do something, it's because I could do it, buddy. Ain't no water there.
Recipe?
Ain't no water there.
Val wants your recipe. Val, this is like the Cornell secret formula. You ain't gonna get it. The next thing you do walking around, I have it.
Yeah. She come to new cuckoo bars and she get the recipe.
Yeah. Leave Miss Sandy with your recipe. You know, I believe this is when they just let go of Daphne in Canada.
What?
Daphne doesn't always come on around this time.
Hi, Daphne.
Yes, folks. So if you wish to call in and just, you know, speak to us, Miss Sandy, if you have anything you want to talk about, you know, tell us something about you and Miss Sandy while you were going to school. Welcome, Pepsi. Oh, that's Daphne. Yeah, the number is 1784-455-4279 on the WhatsApp, if you wish to. Yeah, this is around the same time every Sunday.
Yeah.
This is Daphne's time.
Latest and greatest.
Yeah, she remind me of a lady down the road calling her name. She reach in church, go in peace and serve the Lord is what the priest say. I ain't calling no name. Nobody's suing me. Yes, so Miss Sandy, thanks for having us in your space.
You're welcome, and you're lucky too.
Very much so. I don't like them thing there. I thought she fit in real nice and thing.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like social media.
Nah, but you do it for the culture. So hopefully from this a lot can spring up, because we spoke about a number of things. You know, and I guess my friend outside there, he's trying to put in his 2 cents.
That one out, they want to say something too.
Yeah. So we spoke about the culture. We spoke about you being a teacher, you being principal, you being a Canouan girl, so to speak. You know, and your impact on a number of persons. Yeah.
Fully involved in church.
And fully involved in church. So, Daphne, you spend most of your time in church. Yes. Very much so. So if all you want to see Miss Sandy, again, church. All right. So, folks, this is where we take our leave. Want to wish everyone a good week. Church harvest in December. Rohan.
Yes, Rohan on the 7th.
The 7th of December. 7th of December. That's a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valley right. She I forget to make the bun, so we can't keep you too late.
I'm saying that's a Sunday.
So,
I remember that date in my head. I most definitely have to come in and get some of the goodies.
And I think Anglican is the week before.
Anglican is the week before. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then Rohan, we're doing house to house.
Daphne, what? There's 2 days yesterday.
Yesterday was Daphne's
It's not
birthday.
yesterday. It's yesterday. Happy birthday,
Val, it is
Mamo.
happy
Belated.
belated.
It's belated.
Belated is the
Valley.
word.
Gosh, girl.
We have to teach you everything. Yes.
Oh my
So-
goodness.
Val was a teacher too, you know.
Yes.
It's
Val
true,
was
it's
one
true.
of the teachers.
Val was under your wings.
Yes.
What are you saying?
Yeah,
Valley have
She would
plenty
like me to
background.
start with that one.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Valley have plenty background, yeah.
Send him the buns.
Hazelland, listen to me. Ease up
So
with the
you
buns
are-
thing. Is me. I listen. We dey here. We getting fuss. You understand? You have to wait.
So now we're having people making noise now. Hazelland one buns, Julie one buns. Sandy, you
Val says whole month.
we could make our money after this, you know.
I think so.
Hey, Auntie Gemma, how you doing? Good night and
What?
and welcome.
Gemma up.
Yeah.
Ay.
Mine is on the 20th, but it's celebrating the whole month. I celebrating from next couple days for the entire Scorpio season and for the entire November. So I celebrated more than all you. Sorry. It's just a habit. So make sure all you have the gifts and all of that niceness for me. And we go into the cemetery on the 2nd of November to light up the graves. That's what Miss Sandy said.
Listen, what she is saying, nobody.
Yes.
Halloween.
Oh, the Halloween.
Yeah, she was making a
I
contrast,
referenced
a comparing and contrast on there.
Well, the Halloween part is the night before, and the second is light up. I trying to get it.
We could table that one for another discussion. We could table that discussion for another time, brother.
I kind of guilty, yeah.
Yeah. We could table the discussion for another time. But thank you all.
I actually did maybe 3 Halloween parties.
Yeah,
Back then. No, but with my Lord have mercy. Next step for Val is radio personality. But Jimmy, what if Val and you was to host, and I just go behind the camera and control whatever?
that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure we could make something work.
Could make it work.
I'm sure we could make it work.
But she would have to know time is time.
Well, I would like to believe that Val is a very punctual person from my
Look the
personal
time when Val
experience.
showed up here.
Well, that is
Every
different.
night, she and Daphne.
Yeah, but in real life, she's a very punctual individual. So I give her that much
But
from
you-
my experiences with her.
But you know what I love? What I see Val is doing these days is early morning on the
The
beach.
beach walk.
Yeah, that
so
is
nice.
that is it right there.
It's beautiful.
That is it right there.
I enjoy her morning devotions too. She usually have this morning devotions thing that she used to be doing. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice on her status there.
All right, so here what? We're gonna press some buttons, pay some bills, because we ain't pay no bills since we come.
Yeah, we need to
And
pay
then
some
when
bills.
we come back, we're gonna wrap up. All right, people?
Most definitely.
All right, so all they don't go no way. Yes, so we're back. And we're about to say our good nights, our farewell. Val, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. I'm not. Yeah, but it was great being here, Miss Sandy. Thank you for hosting us. Thank you for accommodating. No, it's not your kind of scene, but it was great. I enjoyed it. I very much did.
I enjoyed it myself.
So hopefully the next time we do a fireside chat with Miss Sandy, we have it with some cuckoo and some buns with Jamie and some niceness and little black cake and thing.
All right, maybe.
Miss Sandy, but we gotta go house to house. You just only be in the house to house thing here. We just start off and just be real. I ain't want Val now because Val gonna come.
To come by her?
Yeah, she will come haste by you.
Oh.
And she wouldn't want to leave. You know? Yes. So, folks, this is where we take our leave until next time. Thanks for tuning in. And again, Miss Sandy, thanks for all the information that you shared with us. Jamie, you coming to say your goodbyes? Yeah, most definitely. Jamie is going to come and say his goodbyes. No, Val, I'm not throwing you under the bus.
Thanks, everyone, for your compliments.
Now, Val and I
appreciate it very much.
Yes.
It was a joy teaching.
And you know the thing is, her son
people
is a teacher. Straight into the I mean, it took him a while to acknowledge that, yeah, well, this is where I should go. But he just into the teaching thing. So big up.
Lovely people. Y'all have a good night.
Oh, yeah.
Hey? You having something with them? So the app, it's available already?
They did preliminaries already.
You sure don't want us to come and say this?
But you know what we do? You know how Canouan Islanders just roll? From the time you get the app, you send it and we just share it up and we win it. So the NTRC, because we would have won it already.
Yeah.
So, right. So
this in the preliminaries, 3 groups were sent in, I think. And 2 of them won.
Okay.
Entered for the finals.
Okay.
And the finals is on Wednesday, I think. And they will be voting. So we need persons from Canouan to vote for these students.
Of course.
They are the 2 groups. One group is I can't remember the names.
So there's a link to be shared.
Zanif, I think you need to come, Why? No, we what should we do here? Come the man.
Listen, if Tanti Gamma shy, he passed Gamma.
Here, right? You wouldn't come in the camera, just come and talk on the mic.
Yeah, just you can speak from a distance. Go ahead. Zanif has something to tell you guys.
Okay, good night. I would like everyone to come out and vote for the kids of the Canouan Secondary School on Wednesday. They entered the NTRC competition and they got to the final. In the final, we get a point for each vote that you vote for the group that you like from the app presentation. So on Wednesday, we would like you to stay tuned to NTRC and their live broadcast of the event and vote for our students when the time is allotted.
All right. So what's the name of the group though?
So there are 2 groups. There is a group, Tech Teens.
And the other one is
Horino. So both apps are disaster preparedness apps.
Okay.
and they won the preliminary with those apps.
All right,
and
nice.
Presenting it again for the final.
All right, so they will be in St. Vincent doing it.
Yes, so they go up on Tuesday. The competition is on Wednesday, and
Hey, give me some ideas. I'm getting ideas.
All right, so vote for our kids.
Val, don't go in the people them thing and shout out like the last time. I know you. We knows you.
Well, it's safe to say.
But we win in that.
definitely
We win in that. We win in that. We win in that. As soon as the links are available, I would get them. And if you would get the links them to me, and I'll just blow up social media and just take all them votes. You understand? So that's how we do.
All right.
So thanks a lot for that information, Zanif. You remember the names?
we have one group with Adonet Sobers and Jan Harry,
Okay.
and another group with Akila, Garrick, and Shania Bino.
Okay. So look,
Thank you.
let's cheer on our kids.
All right, so all the best to them. So Val, we go in, even if I go in spirit, but you go in and you cheering on and you getting on bad, but don't shout too much because I don't want them to put you out. I had to beg the last time. I had to beg them the last time.
Not to put her out.
Not to put her out.
You had to beg for Val.
Mm-hmm. You saw Val behavior when we won? That time we first time we took part. I think that is the first ever thing that we won as the secondary school.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was like a big deal. And I
Okay,
could
so
understand why Val
she
felt
went
like
all
that.
out. She went all out.
Screaming, and everybody thought it was somebody escaped from the mental asylum. Yes, so it's been good being here. They told us rain and tropical this, and still waiting for it. Anyways, I believe it will come, and let me not.
People, have a good night. We
out.
love all
Good
you.
night, everyone.
Thank you for chiming
Good
in.
night, and thanks
As
for being here.
usual, you have been great company.
Yes.
And you've made for very, very exceptional conversation. Love all it to pieces. Keep chiming in. We have more to
So
come.
if only one Val in the program next time, say bring Val. If 8 persons, Val, you cannot say bring Val. 8 persons. You have a minute.
Charmin chiming in late.
Yeah.
We're
See
about
nobody.
to
You see nobody even saying bring Val. So Val, I'm sorry.
Oh,
okay, one
geez.
person say bring Val.
Michelle going to say
Anybody
bring Val.
else?
We ain't even going
Somebody say
That's
bring
it.
Val. That's 2 bring Val. They need 8, 3, 4.
That's it.
1, 2,
That's it.
3. Let me make sure it's not Val. Say bring Val. Michelle, you only have 1. You're gonna get spoiled. You see, I'll get spoiled ballot. Spoil ballots. Spoil. All your ballots spoil just so.
Somebody say bring a habit.
Anyway, so good night, people. And we will definitely bring Val sometime. Have a good one.
Somebody take me home, home. Somebody take me home, home. Somebody take me home, home. Somebody take me home. a drive to the countryside. Drop the window and feel the vibe. There's no other place I'd rather be. Me Vincy girl by my side. I tell them all the while, we don't have no gold in our oil, but we have wonderful people rich with beautiful smiles. From the hills to the mountains, high, high, high. Every man, every woman, every child. If you're proud to be Vincy, put your hands up high and let me hear you say, this island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say. This island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say. This island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say. This island is mine. Wave and say, wave and say. Hey, Vincy me come from, and I will never sell out my heritage. So if you're looking for me, don't worry, you can find me up in the hills. I'm doing it the Vincy way. I wish every day was Vincy day.